Hello everyone and welcome back to another Age of Mythology Retold Titan Mode campaign walkthrough mouthful. This is the last of the Greek levels. It's called Strangers, and it sees Ajax, Arcantus, Chiron and a bunch of noble warriors in the Underworld. It's a nice one. It's a fan favourite of mine because what you have is it's just like kind of a strategy of moving your army around and making sure not everyone dies in one foul swoop. So, following on from the previous video, we are in the Underworld. We have blocked the passage that the owl Cyclops is trying to dig out, and in Titan mode it's just going to be trying to make sure that we save everyone. But yeah, we have to journey through Hades, Underworld, and gain favour with someone other than Poseidon. Plot twist, I don't think we're in his good books anymore for some reason. So a lot of myth units, so we're just going to make sure that Arcantus, Ajax and Chiron are tanking the damage. And we try and save our human soldiers as much as possible. Now, the mechanic, I suppose, in this is that, yeah, you see, you can find Greek soldiers scattered throughout, so it's always good to break down walls, because then you expand your army. Now, you don't really have much vision unless you have shades, and shades are insta-kill units, so if you task a shade on a myth unit, it will insta-kill it, which is good, but you don't want to be wasting them because you only have a set supply of them, and you can kill the majority of enemies because, again, you have 2 melee heroes that will tank a lot of special attacks. So as you can see, there's like, what, how many Medusa here? And none of them are actually using their power because they're focusing on the heroes who are immune to it. So you don't actually have to use your shades too carelessly. Oh, there's your man getting flung about. Imagine if you were a soldier in this level, though. You'd just be like, right, I'm just going to jump into the lava here. I don't want to be facing all these monsters. but yeah, it's a nice end to the Greek one. And even though it's on Titan mode, I'm not entirely sure how it's difficult because, famous last words, maybe there's just like less units in your army, or maybe more Medusa. I'm not too sure. Less shades. But to be honest, no, we just skulk out every corner just to make sure we're not forgetting anything. So yeah, we don't have much vision, and then you just like walk into the Minotaur, who then boxes one of your hoplites. I'll just tear down all these lovely gates and iron wrought fencing. So more Medusa. Again, silly billies are targeting the heroes, so they're not actually too dangerous. So we have the first relic, and as you get the relic, you get god powers. So we have bronze. Bronze is like my least favourite god power. So this doesn't really excite me to the extent maybe the game thinks it should.
We should search for more shades.
We should, shouldn't we? Oh, there's a manticore. So the manticore aggroed us, so we probably will have a wee shade maybe here. Let me just aggro all these cyclopses though beforehand, just for extra difficulty. Because it's not hard enough as it is, lads. Should be fine. To be honest, I'd say you could probably clear this with just the heroes anyway. It's just you need 1 or 2 army members just to make sure that the heroes can respawn if and when needed. Or we should just target the same one just so that we get it. We kill it. Oh, and that just destroyed the temple. And we have an owl shade. Now we're going to put him in a separate group so we don't waste him needlessly. Because if you do group them all together, what will happen is they will insta-die into a unit. So we're not going to do that. We've discovered a Neiman lion. Could be a bit more of an army here. Or maybe some nasty surprises. Yay! We got a wee centaur back. So yeah, well worth just kind of looking through every nook and cranny. There's some lovely minotaur. I think there was another one here, was there? Should be a shade here, maybe. Yeah, we got another shade. So again, we're just going to say these as like Pokemon. We're just going to collect them all. Pity the shades weren't like this in the actual game, huh? Imagine how OP Hades would be. Another thing as well, shades can go through the Underworld and not attract aggro, so they're good for actually just scouting around. But I don't want to do that in case I misclick and then I'm goosed. But we already have one relic, so happy days. We're just going to... yeah, they didn't really want to take down this boulder. Maybe they didn't want to... Maybe they're seeing something that I didn't. Yeah, you didn't want to be saved. They didn't want to save you for some reason. We get rid of this Manticore. Loving that Manticore's made a comeback in Retold. And he was just taking a single centaur. Keeping a single centaur hostage. Surely the centaur could have jumped that gate, but anyway, I digress. So we continue on, we're nearly at the second relic. Happy days to all involved. Shades don't actually give too much vision actually, now you see it, it's kind of... Oh, we have mummies. Love it. Okay, so at this point, don't be afraid to actually sacrifice one or two of your shades if you have them. Mummies are annoying and they seem to know how to use their ability because they're wiping out my human soldiers. They can also use that on their myth units as well, so... We're going to try and keep the shades. Because if there's mummies here, there's going to be mummies later. That's my theory anyway. It's kind of hard, like we're collecting Hades relics, but it's hard to know if Hades is kind of okay with this or if he's like trying to kill us. Crocodiles of Seth. Or, well... Okay, this should be okay and easy to kill. Itimos.
We have been granted restoration.
Restoration. Hard to know where to go. Oh. Not the Manticore like being like this way. Come to me. Oh, just for shade. Which we won't say no to. Come into the group. I love how Ajax is always the voice person in the group to everyone together.
I will ferry you across the river Styx, but beware the creatures beneath the waves.
Lovely. We have some Kraken. So I'm going to imagine that the bolt is going to be pretty important here because Kraken has a one-shot kill on boats, I think. From memory anyway, in the original it did. So this is... Oh, okay, we have fodder. We have other ships that we can use as some sort of a barrier. Oh, there's two. Lovely. Yeah, it can. So we're just going to make sure that the one that has Arcantos and Co in it isn't the first one to... Isn't the first one to get chopped into squid food. There we go. Easy enough. Unless there's another one. There, yes, of course there is. Which one? Oh, the one with the flag actually is the one. So, yeah, we're just going to wait and kill him. We're not going to try and sneak. Because chances are he would turn his attention on our countess and then just sink him. And that would be bad, ladies and gentlemen. Be very bad indeed. So, exit. There you go. And there's no population requirements on this, so you don't actually have to kill the boats or anything, but I think that's them kind of finished with. So, we are going to forget about them. And we're going to free the centaur, because why not? Oh, loads of centaur actually. Yeah, the ships don't really do much. Plague of serpents. Shouldn't be too bad. We will persevere through this. And then just trying to... Yeah, we just have to try and get all of them. Just one or two over here. Make sure you don't target your shades into them. I'd imagine that would still consume them. And more shades. We have too many shades probably. Maybe we should have just threw some of them into the snakes. But yeah, this is still Titan mode, lads, and it's quite a. I suppose it's difficult to maybe put some challenge in unless like you put like a time limit in it or something. But like you really do get everything you need. Kalos. Should we pop an nail restoration just because they're so grouped together that Wadjet can actually probably mince a few people. We still have bronze and bold. And here we go with the Medusa. So this is kind of where you want to be using your shades, just to make sure that there's no funny business. We're just going to kill these. And we can probably take out the Wadjet ourselves, I would imagine. Because so long as a hero is tanking, they're really not going to do much. Famous last words, will you see? I'll have to restart now. No, they're pretty... They're pretty beautiful though, aren't they? They're like one of the best. Oh, we got lightning storm, okay. I presume there's a path this way, yeah. Is there? Sure, we'll use the shades. They do have better vision. Designed for these kind of things. And here we have a Leviathan trying to shipwreck us. And rinse and repeat. I'd say there's one or two more shades maybe, but like, really lads, I don't even... Oh, wow. Okay, there's forest fire. Just make sure you don't get insta-killed by that. So yeah, we are running a little bit low on... there we go, we should. We are running a little bit low on an army.
Je volume pani. Ne.
And the explorer in me is just going to check every nook and cranny, just in case there's like colossus or something that we have to
Pani.
face. I don't fancy facing them. Chimera. And wolves randomly.
Esvaken oro. Puli. Volume ne pani. Prosheshe vul pani. Costa volume ne. Esvaken.
It's not good.
Malista. Volume malista. Petimos. Costagma. Ne. Kalos.
And just getting rid of these bad boys.
Prosheshe.
There's really no point, is there, in using the shades. What is Chiron fighting? Okay, we'll definitely... Oh, wolf. I think it was like an innocent wolf or something, I don't know. So there is Colossus here.
Malista. Ne. Petimos.
Etimos.
Vul malista.
Still have Lightning Storm. This is just like a maneuvering more so than it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so if you're like me, you should have loads of shades left.
Pani. Oro.
'Cause I think this is it, lads. I think this is, once you get this, it's like the cinematic to the Egyptian campaign. We war cry the shades, just being honorary observers at this point.
Ne. Volume
Gas.
malista.
Yeah, lads.
Our task is complete.
I hope this was informative and enjoyable and whatnot. There's a load of errors that came up there.
Temples. Arcantos, the gods have favored you before. Perhaps one of them will now. If you ask.
We are lucky that one of these honors Poseidon.
Are you though? And nothing happens.
It is no use. Why does Poseidon not respond?
He doesn't like you.
There's another who favors you. What of Zeus?
Come on, Zeus. Oh, come on, cinematic. Ah, we like it. That's what the editor mode is for, lads.
Everyone go! Quickly! Move!
Yes, let's. But yes, lads, that's the Greek campaign all done and finished. Camos and Gaga something, can't remember. Gagarensis. Yes, Gagarensis and Camos. They are sailing to Egypt, and we are taking the more difficult route.
What if he does? He isn't going to gather an army and bring it to Egypt.
Might just do that. But yes, lads, if you like this, if you found it enjoyable, drop us a comment, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and all that good stuff. And I will catch you all in the Egyptian campaign. Look after yourselves, and until next we meet.
Not escape me again.
He had better not. Poseidon wishes his sons return to power. No man from Atlantis will stop this.